Hello everybody, welcome to Amakhosi channel. So like, comment, subscribe. Where do I start? Start by saying thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Wow, guys. Having your heart like pumping as if it's gonna come out. Yeah, it was a tough pre-game moments for me. Cause when I saw the starting 11, I was like, am I sure of this starting 11? Especially when Nika playing with Inasho, they've never played together ever. And I was like, probably I would have like played with Given because I had called Given to start. But when I hear that Given is out injured and all those things, I knew that he was injured. But on his personal social media, he came out saying that he's back. So him not making starting 11, I was like, not sure at the back. I'm not sure at the back, especially Quinika. But today, I must say that these guys, they did exactly what they were supposed to do. Fight all out, give their all, like leave everything in the field of play. And sure, it wasn't a game that was a walkover or when we're dominating the game and whatnot. It wasn't like the first 20 minutes that you played against Paris last week, because it was a bit different this time around. When we scored, we were playing okay, here and there. It was end-to-end stuff. And then once they scored, our heads they came down. Like our heads, they just came down. They went down and we started helping them to come back into the game. They started coming into the game, putting pressure on us. And how we concede that goal, it's so stupid how we concede that goal. Mahopa is roaming around, he's roaming around, we are standing before the set piece is taken, but we are roaming around. As we are roaming around, Mahopa then peels away, and then he goes and attacks the ball. Lilepo could have done better, but it's hard marking a person who's running to the ball when you are stationary. It's hard. But I must say that having guys like our coach, the technical team, the entire technical team, it changed everything for us today. Nabi has been saying throughout this week, especially to the build-up of this game, said that I know how to win trophies psychologically. I know how to prepare the players. These players are well prepared. And I think it showed, especially in the second half. Because I was asking myself, where are we going to get the goal? Where are we going to get the goal after they scored? Because Duba was so isolated. No one was close to him, and that's why I've been saying that Matt and Kaizer are not working for us. Because no one is a CDM. And it seems as if these roles or their roles are not defined, because one is going there, the other one is coming back, and then it's vice versa, and all the ones providing are still there at the back. But as soon as second half, this guy came in and said we had a steal. You know how much I've believed in Teto. You know how much I believe in Teto, because he's one player. There's no CDM like Teto in our team. There's no CDM like Teto in our team. As soon as he came on, we started controlling the game. We started having more of protection. Our defense started having more of protection. Our defense started to not being pressured that much as they were in the first half. And I was like, you know what? This is good. This is a good sub. So this game was won on the subs. And I want us to apologize. Yes, I want us to apologize. Especially you who called out Mdusha and said that, you know what, Mdusha he can't play for this team. Hey, look at Shomfuken, they're doing better than him and whatnot. Today, he showed us something different. And I said that this is how I said that I want us to play this game. I was going to have Mtetwa, Kaizer, matters as attacking midfield. And even on social media, especially on Facebook, someone was fighting me. Why would you have a March as an attacking midfield? No, rather you have Sereno and all. Guys, not that I hate Sereno. I love Sereno. Not that I hate Sereno. I love Sereno. However, in such games where you need to mark, when you need to run, Sereno is not the type of player to have in this game. Yes, Sereno, when he has the ball, he will do like wonders. He's gonna do wonders. I mean, in a derby, fully packed stadium like this, for him to take that penalty, it was something of confidence. But he's not the guy, and you saw now he's losing it. He's on a yellow card, but already now he wants to fight players. I'm like, Sereno is not the type of a player that you need, especially in such games. That's why I would have had Matt as attacking midfielder. But now that we came back to this game, when we introduced Ted and we put on Dupreez, when we put on Dushabala, we started controlling the game. We started having more of the ball. We started rotating the ball. We started creating more chances. It was good that Dushabala, he then watched from the game, from the back, from the bench. He started from the bench because he started seeing, sharp, this is what I can do. And I believe that he spoke to one of the legends, or one of the legends, they called him, saying that, Mfana, calm down. This is a team. This is a team sport. This is Kaizer Chiefs. This team is very big. So therefore, just eliminate those passes, fancy passes, eliminate showboating and all. Just go and play your hearts out. You are talented, you are a good boy. Just go and show us. And today he showed us that, you know what, wow, I can do this. I can play for this team. For me, he's the one who changed the completion of the game. Dushabala and Matt, they changed the completion of the game. Good play by Dupreez as well, for him to create that goal. Matt, what a finish. What a finish. What a play. Dushabala making sure that, okay, you know what, I'm not losing the ball quick. I'm not going to play bad passes and all. And then switches the ball back to Dupreez. Dupreez cross. Matt, beautiful left foot. But I must say that this coach, he gambled. And it paid off. He gambled and it paid off. From the starting 11, it paid off. Let me just remind you of the starting 11 again. It was Peterson. Peterson hasn't played in 6 months. He last played mid-week of December. He hadn't played until today. And the coach is like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to gamble here. But you see what it means to wait for your turn. And when you get your chance, you grab it by both hands. Look how our defense played today. Never mind the goal, but look how defense played. There was organization who was shouting at them. Look at him commanding area, collecting those balls from the 10 minutes, collecting those balls. Look at him, his distribution and all. There's something different today in that back line. And today, I must say that I think the coach gambled, and his gamble, it paid off, because him starting Peterson and not having Vuma even on the bench, it paid off. So he said in the pre-match interview, he said that we had to take out Vuma. Vuma has been under pressure. Vuma has been under so much and enormous pressure. So we thought that, you know what, let us just take him off and just to rotate, because Peterson has been commanding, has been knocking on the door, saying that I want to play, and he showed today with his experience that as soon as he's keeping today, then there's a bit of solid foundation at the back. At least now someone around is coming and is telling these guys where to get off and how to play. This coach, wow. And I said to you that this guy, he knows how to win it. Solomon said on and off game, and I don't think that foul should have been I don't think there should have been a foul. Yes, he did pull relay, but seems as if every touch when it was Pirates, it was going to them. Because the knockouts we are getting, and us conceding fouls that you're like, how? What's happening? So if I was to rate the players, I'll give Peterson commanding aerially, putting confidence on the guys, like pushing, and it was something else because he hasn't been playing for a long time. So I'll give Peterson like he didn't really do much. He really didn't do much because he was commanding and had his defense covering him most of the time. The saves that he made, it was saves that you like, yo, like that one from Gota on the near post, wasn't Gota on the near post? And then his position was very good as well. So I'll give like 7. I'll give Peterson a 7. Solomon's, I'll give him like a 6, like just above average, because you see this guy when we are building, then he goes inside or he just pushes up, and then this guy Lilepo, whoever is playing as a wing, would come inside and then he's adding firepower, was adding numbers in the midfield. So I think I'll give him like a 6. Dove, I think he had a good half. I really think that he had a good half. However, where I would question Dove, where Martin made a foul on Tito, was it Tito? I think it was Tito. Dove is like standing, waiting for Masangane to come to him. And Matt is like, I see here that this guy is not going to come close to Tito. Let me trip him. And then that free kick, good positioning by a keeper again, that he just like parried the ball for a corner kick. So Dove, I'll give Dove 6.5 today. Inasho, gamble again from our coach. He gambled for playing this guy because he's been playing for longest of time now. And then the coach is like, okay, you know what, in this game, I'm rather gamble, rather have a guy that I know that would give us a steal. And look at the blocks that he made, the intercepts that he made today. One of the captain material when it comes to, like that guy is a captain material, is a captain material. Like, soon as I'm seeing him, I'm like, okay, I have a bit of confidence because I know that he's not going to let guys like put those in. Except that incident, and I think that it was a good play for him to like grab, was it Tito, when he was going to score. Thank God that Quinnick was not far from him, otherwise it was going to be a red card for professional play. So I'll give him like a strong 7 today. His leadership is seen. Quinnica, I'll give Quinnica 6.5, like 6.5. I think that having or to play next to Inasho and him being experienced, it showed today. Few mistakes here and there, losing the ball, passing opponents, but you see him like making sure and ensuring that when Solomons is up, he's covering for him, clearing the ball, commanding at the back as well. So I'll give him like 6.5. Going to our midfield, how he started today was like 5.5. Kaizer is not a player for me that I'll play as a CDM. He's too relaxed, too comfortable on the ball, unnecessary times that he ends up inviting pressure on himself. Could be that it was a stage fright today, but for me today, I think he was off. So I'll give him like a 5.5. Mud in the first half, we kept on hearing him, we kept on seeing him tracking back, making sure that he's covering even at the back to cover guys like your Solomons. And then he shouted them. You see that today that he played as a captain. He's been playing like this for the longest of time, to tell the truth. He's been playing like this for the longest of time. That's why I would have picked him to play as a camp today and not drop him totally. He's been playing as a captain. But because of our hate, we have been blinded. He's been playing like a captain, but his combination with Kaizer needs to stop. It's not working. It's not working. But I think probably now, after winning, the pressure will be off from the guys, and then they'll start like gelling very well, having a bit of understanding. But something needs to change there. Look at his goal. The composure. Like unleashing with his left, and then he says that no, but I can play with both feet, and he unleashes. And I think today, we just need to compliment him. I need to like congratulate him for him to score today as a captain, to break the dark 10 years drought. he's the reason why we won today. In terms of his goal. So, like, give him an 8. Man of the match as he was. Give him an 8. Lilep was off 5 today. Lilep was off today. He was off today. I think he was under pressure. Stage fright again. He was off. I'll give him a 5. Give him a 5 today. We'll try again. But I started seeing his hunger, especially in the second half. Started coming back and all. But yeah, he was making mistakes, passing opponents, passing wrong places. Yeah, he was off today. 5. Going to a striker, Duba was off, but his presence and his attitude is what we need. We need his attitude. You see how he's pressing, you see how he's bulldozing and he's fighting against Mziligazi. I think Mziligazi, that guy is big, but he's fighting. It wasn't too big, but him being around today, it's one of the reasons why we won today. So for me, I'll give Duba like a 6 today. Didn't get much chances, was mostly isolated and no supply whatsoever today. Then started playing well, like when there were changes in the second half. But I think mainly this game we won it from the bench. Kaizer coming on, providing steel, making sure that there's a system, making sure that now that okay, sharp, there's I'm here, let me provide. Mine is to provide and make sure that I'm cutting all these balls, making sure that I'm passing the ball, pass the ball. But there's still improvement, but I would say to you that's the guy who really changed everything in terms of protecting the defense. Beautiful, beautiful. I'll give him like a 7. 7. Do Shabalalam, do or die, change the completion of the game in terms of us rotating the ball and pressing him and Modi. And Modi, I didn't rate Modi. Okay, I'll come back to Modi. He's pressing, like he made sure that you know what, wow. Like rotating the ball, playing with confidence, and you see him like turning it down in terms of the skills and all, but going forward, sure. Give him, I'll give him like a 6.5. He didn't play much for me to say that it was a 7, but he changed everything. Modi is a hard worker, that guy, and I love his confidence. I love his fight, his fighting power that is within him. Like you see him taking on players, because from the first minute you see him driving towards, is it Dino Boysen? I think Dino. See him driving towards him, and you're like, okay, because it's the reason why we won that penalty. Whether it was a soft touch or a soft penalty, he clipped him. Then you see him tracking back. You see him playing as a left back to make sure that he covers Dove, because Dove, like pace-wise, is not really having that pace anymore. Played very well. I'll give him like Modi a 7 today. And he's hard working, but so many people would not see that because he's Modi. And one person, I don't know who is it, like attacked him on social media and called him a useless player. And I hope today that person will come back and apologize. Anyway, Dupree's 6. Didn't see much of him, but his presence to play behind the defense, your CBC and all, and him creating the chance, I'll give like a 6.5 because of that chance of an assist. Coach, today I'll give you like 8. Give you an 8. Give you an 8. You saw that, okay, this is where we're losing the game, and therefore, let me tweak it. Let me change the midfield. Boom. Voila. Next thing now, we are pushing. Next thing now, we are putting pressure. Next thing now, okay, shall be creating chances. Kudos. Give you an 8. Guys, what do you think? Congratulations, Amakhosi. Congratulations, Amakhosi. Finally, just before we hit 10 years, because we're going to hit 10 years on the 20th or so. Thank you, Nabi. Thank you, Nabi. Thank you, God. Thank you. Cheers, guys.